Every day, Brock, another option for the Seahawks in free agency, and one name who's one of the biggest names there, we just have not really mentioned him, is Dwight Freeney. He obviously comes off the edge as well as anyone. Indianapolis is going to let him go. Does he fit?
Does he fit? Does he fit the profile? No. Does he fit early downs? No. Is he what he used to be? Absolutely not. That's why Ryan Grigson, a good buddy of John Schneider's, has decided, you know what, everything that you have done, the Super Bowl that you won and the playoffs that they went to this year, that's all been in the past. If Indianapolis says no, he doesn't fit there, it at least raises a red flag. I will say this, Indianapolis is going to a 3-4 scheme that does not fit him at all. Could Freeney come in and do what his buddy Raheem Brock did here for a year and get you double-digit sacks and play that rush end on third down and passing situations? Therein is the question. And Mike, you said today on the show that as we've had this discussion over and over and over again, there's somewhat of a comfort level with a Van den Bosch, with a Calvin Pace, with a Freeney, with the possibility of maybe one of these veteran guys playing a real niche role for the Seahawks.
And doing it short term, knowing that ultimately Bruce Irvin should be ascending into that role, knowing that you should be getting Chris Clemens back, or knowing that there's another guy to be drafted down the road. I do like the idea of a short-term fix at defensive end as a rushing position, whether or not that's Freeney and whether he's the one who fits. I think he's going to, on name recognition alone, command a higher salary. I'd rather see a guy that maybe isn't going to make as much, or someone you know that is young like Paul Kruger that is going to be somebody you build around for the future.
I think what the Seahawks have done well with this regime, where maybe not the previous regime had success, is understanding exactly that point, that if you are going to invest in free agency, big dollars, it better be a Me Bain, it better be a Sidney Rice, it better be a Zach Miller, where it can be sustained. As we saw with Patrick Kearney, as you see with free agents every year, you can get a short-term hit, but as far as long-term value, you better be very, very careful.